What we call today mental illness is something that's extremely common among mankind, but rarely talked about in an open forum or among one another. Also, abuse of every kind is extremely common among mankind, but also is rarely talked about. How is it that these two things, mental illness and abuse, though they're the central themes of most people's lives, we hear very little conversation about it? These are the things that Jesus Christ addressed in your life and in my life. Most people would claim they are free from any kind of mental illness. They would say that they had a decent upbringing, so therefore their abuse wasn't a part of their upbringing. But what I have discovered in the life of Jesus Christ, seeing as he sees, thinking as he thinks, when I abide in him, is that these are common to every single human being. If it was not true, then the very act or presence of demonic entities, dark forces, spiritual forces of wickedness in heavenly places would have to cease to exist if every man said, I had no experience in abuse or mental illness. When we go onto YouTube and give forth that which we've heard from our Father, and we do it with authority, it's because we know we have heard from our Father. It is not because the speaker is anything different or special than any other man or woman. People do that. They lift each other up and they regard man, who his breath is just in his nostrils. He's just one of billions upon billions that have lived and do live in the world. But we like to lift up man as if he's something, when in fact he's nothing. Jesus Christ is everything. And the image of the Spirit of Jesus Christ that he sent back into man is the new covenant, is the freedom and liberty, is the healing. Christ is everything. So whatever mental problems you have, whatever abusive human relationships you have experienced, these are the things that Christ comes to solve in you and heal you of. He is the perfect one. And he said, abide in the perfect man, my Son, who comes to live in the temple of your body. Mental illness and abuse, the scars, the patterns of dealing with other people in a way that is unhealthy, is the target of Father. That you would walk among people in his Son, in his power. No man is anything. And there are a lot of brilliant human beings, and they can see through every facade, every pretending, every guile, trickery of man in his cunning craftiness. And they can see where you're coming from in your flesh. The only solution is Jesus Christ, abiding in him moment by moment. And he will heal you of all your abuses, all the abused experiences with other people, and all of your patterns that the world terms mental illness, when in fact it is a matter of darkness, world forces of wickedness in heavenly places, demons and demonization. Be encouraged, he said. I have overcome the world, and he will overcome the world in and through you.